Good evening. It is chest day. A little bit of a somber mood today. My fiance just left earlier today to go back to the States after she was visiting me for my birthday here in England. So heading to the gym now to try to keep my mind busy and keep myself from falling into a really bad Instagram hole and just being depressed about it. So, as much as I miss her and wish that she could have stayed longer, it's back to work for her. But tonight's chest day, after about a week off of chest, so chest is fully recovered. Make sure I warm up properly. I may push myself into a little bit of volume today, but I also don't want to immediately come back from a week, pretty much a rest week of only hitting the gym twice last week, and then thinking I'm too strong for my own, or not too strong for my own, but thinking I'm stronger than I am, and thinking I'm invincible, and injuring myself first day back. The last thing I want to do is tweak my shoulder of some kind and have a bum shoulder when right now just about everything is feeling good. So make sure I take my time with the warm-up, make sure everything is feeling good. If I do some pressing, maybe I'll do real light volume on bench press, so maybe like 2 sets of 12 or 2 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 8 came to mind, and maybe that's how I'll start progressively overloading the volumetric side of bench press, while also on some other days focusing on the doubles or the singles or maybe the triples and working on my strength that way. My thought process being is that if one week I do a volume focused bench press workout, the next week I do a strength based bench press workout, hopefully I'll be getting the best of both worlds, and my overall bench press strength will go up. So I just thought of that on the fly during this conversation, so maybe I'll try that over the next couple of weeks, and I'll do it once a week, so my chest will have enough time to fully recover from that. So not to say that I'm not going to do anything else with my chest day, but maybe today if I do 3 sets of 8 for pressing, then I'll do 3 or 4 sets of pec fly, and maybe that'll be it. Maybe I won't do any more pressing in that workout to keep the priority on the bench press pressing. Or maybe I do 2 sets of pec fly and then, finish out whatever pressing. I'm not too particular with my training in that aspect of like, I'm going to do 3 sets of this exercise no matter what, because that's what I programmed myself to do. I've done that in the past. However, it just kind of goes to, if I'm not having a great day that day, if I'm not feeling a movement that day, if maybe a joint is a little sore, or maybe if I have a tweak of some kind, where it wouldn't really do me any good to force myself to do 4 sets of pec deck, even though I want to do pec deck. If I felt a tweak in my very first set, I'm not going to have 3 more constructive sets of pec deck. Where, hey, if I tweak my chest during bench press, maybe I should just do machine bench press or pressing for the rest of it. Or maybe I'm just done with chest. Maybe I need to just pump the brakes and say that doesn't feel right, and actually be strict with myself in a good way, where as much as I'm my best training partner, sometimes I can also be my worst. that's a little bit something I need to work on too, especially with, if I am going to bulk over the next couple of months, and hopefully my strength goes up and my endurance goes up. But with that, the fatigue will also go up. And I think that's one thing I've been bad at for a real long time now, is telling myself that it's okay to not like always relax, but hey, take a rest day. Even though I want to go to the gym, even though it may be a weekend, maybe it's a day where I have off from work, it's okay, and it's not a waste of time to not hit the gym. So I say that, but I'm probably going to bring myself to the gym every single weekend forever, just because that's what I love to do on my time off. But a little distracted there. Back to chest. It's going to be bench press. Hopefully volume feels good today. Hopefully pec deck feels good today. And then I'll finish it off with whatever, maybe pressing, maybe fly, maybe cable movement I come up with after that. And then probably 2 to 3 sets of dumbbell lateral raises at the very end, just because I love doing dumbbell lateral raises. I don't think I'll ever be upset if 5 years down the line I have huge side delts. I'm not going to be upset about that. That's going to look pretty sick. But yeah, that's all I have right now for pre-workout. I will see you guys after for the pose down, or maybe inside when I record my bench press sets. But see you guys inside. All right, so let's run through a couple poses from this chest set. that's it for the pose now. I'll go more into my post-lift description after my 45 minutes of, I've decided to get 45 minutes of treadmill or seated bike. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the car. All right, so it feels like it's been a little bit of a minute since I've done a post-workout car talk at nighttime. But to recap, the lift today was 3 sets of bench press, set of 8, 8, and then 6. Then it was 2 sets of pec deck. The pec deck I normally use was busy, so I had to use the straight back one that sometimes tweaks my shoulders, but I felt fine enough. So 2 sets there. Then I moved over to dumbbell press, did 2 sets there with the 60s, then came back to the pec deck that I like to use that has a little bit of a reclined back to it. Was free, so I used that one, and that was just, missed one. After those 2 sets of dumbbell press, I did 2 sets of hammer strength iso bench press machine. Then I finished with the 1 set of pec deck with a little bit less weight on that one, but that was just the finisher rep to make sure that I was fully cooked. But the pose down felt very nice. Couldn't take my shirt off because the gym was busy up there. I did think that since it was a little bit later in the evening, that nobody would be up there, but alas. But yeah, then 45 minutes on the seated bike. Watched 2 more episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen. And now it's 9:45. I'm gonna get home, throw some chicken wings in the oven, edit this video together, eat, shower, and hopefully fall asleep as soon as possible. With hitting the gym a little bit later tonight, I might still be caffeinated for a few hours, but I hope I can be asleep by 3. Any bit later than 3, then I'm probably gonna be a little annoyed that I'm not sleepy yet, but no big deal. Try and get a good night's rest, and then my week of staycation is over, and it's back to the real world tomorrow. So that's all I have for today, and I will see you guys. Maybe no video tomorrow because tomorrow might be a run day, so it'll be Wednesday night after work. That will be back day. All right, see you guys then.